Estate Militia Actual play. Sometimes asking for help is a good thing. It's hard to swallow your pride in the Barrens because being hard is what keeps you alive. Sometimes, though, it's good to let others do the heavy lifting, or digging in this case, for you. A tunnel led to a familiar bunker, one stocked months ago with weapons for Zap, Juliet's equally paranoid arms dealer. We rejoin our favorite Barrens gangers during the siege of the Treehouse. It's time to begin episode 92, Traitors Never Prosper.
All right, we're going to jump over to Juliet real quick. We'll jump back to you guys very shortly. Juliet, so what do you do?
So she runs up to that extreme range, somewhere between 350 to 500 meters. She does 3 take aim actions, then she does the called shot vitals with XX. I'm assuming that vision magnification does help cut down the penalty to range.
Yes.
Excellent! Yeah, you're gonna hate me for this.
Nonsense.
Out of curiosity, I keep getting surprised when normal mundane people don't get a surprise check unless they actually saw the attack coming, right? Just to be sure.
Correct.
Okay. I'm just hoping this guy's not an adept then. Alright, thank you. Hey! I keep all hits.
He failed his combat sense.
See, I knew it because
Darn it
all elves is magic, yo.
It was an adept! Oh well.
So let's see. You got 7 successes, so that puts you at 21p. Yeah, this guy's dead. Is it a 3-round burst?
Sure, let's say... Well, I mean, I think... Aren't all called shots like a single shot unless stated otherwise? I could have sworn.
I've never rolled it that way, but it would make sense.
I mean, in this case, Juliet was assuming basically that one shot will do the job to kill him, especially with an XX round through the head. She did not expect him to be able to dodge it, so it makes sense to not waste. It's Juliet.
Okay. So yeah, you fire, this guy's head just explodes. Like, literally explodes. It's almost like if you shoot a watermelon. You see the bullet go in after about a full second. It goes in and then just pow! Just gone. The guy just kind of crumples. His bodyguards begin freaking out. They all duck for cover, begin pointing off in your direction. And with the area that you're up at, you see a Shin Hyung making its way over towards you.
Cue the manic squealing, sort of giggling over DNI. A torrent of smiley face. And Juliet's scampering away toward that other leader 5 blocks away, running off at full tilt.
We're going to jump back over to the other 3 of you.
By all means.
You walk into Zap's cache, and you guys actually step in. Do you just kind of sit there and talk? What do you end up doing?
Well, I think we'd move past it unless we see anything dangerous or anything we could maybe use to help us in our fight.
So you walk in?
Oh.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, Zap!
As soon as you guys step in, red lights start going off, flickering very quickly. If you have flare comp, you're at a -2. Everybody else, you're at a -4. The noise becomes obnoxiously loud, especially to you, Kennel, unless you flip your ears off. And then a drone runs up to you, and improv. You see on the top of it a fairly significant slab of plastic explosive strapped to the top of the blinking red light that slowly begins blinking faster and faster.
This is a drone?
Yes.
Is it within the range where it would kill all of us right now?
Yes.
Okay.
You should have asked Juliet!
Your Matrix dark. I mean...
Yeah, they're Matrix dark, but...
Yeah.
I know, it's just... Oh...
Okay, so I can see...
Nobody else has ever really talked to Zap except for Juliet here. But the drone itself going off, and then it sends you a AR tag, which just says identify.
We will identify ourselves.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. We'll identify ourselves.
How do you do so? Just be like, yo, dog, I'm Kennel. Yo, I'm Improv.
Kennel's actually getting really annoyed, so he's gonna say, "Yo, I'm Kennel, the one that set up your stash place here. I'm Juliet's boss."
And then the red dot on the C4 stops. The screeching alarm eventually slows and dies down. The red light stops blinking. Not so much a laser. If you look on action movies and stuff like where they use the flat thing of light that goes over a person, scans them. It goes over each of you. Make sure you are who you say you are. Stops for a sec, and then again over the loudspeakers. Confirmed. Exit and leave. Don't touch anything.
Okay.
Thank you. Kennel will start walking towards the front door.
There's a reason Juliet likes Zap.
So when we get to the door, we will, do the crack it just a quarter of an inch and look out to make sure the way is clear.
Outside of the suicidal drones, nothing appears to be getting in your way. You'll see your guys in their gun positions. All of them set up, or most of them set up. A few in fallback points, or taking care of somebody who got winked.
Right, well, Kennel's going to do a little bit of some pep talking to any of the guys he comes across. I mean, not like anything mechanical, just, yo, we're here. You've been doing perfect. Keep it up. We're going to send these suckers into the grave. Typical Kennel stuff. And keeping his head down and trying to stay safe, we will head to the treehouse as fast as possible.
Okay, so you this was like just you guys like peeking your head through.
Oh, okay.
It's like that's what you saw. Like if you go up and start talking to them, just like, yo, whoa, where the frags y'all come from?
Yo, man, there's a reason we in charge here. We got secrets, understand? And speaking of secrets, don't go in there unless you want everything to go boom. And by everything, I mean your face.
Yeah.
So how many?
Well, we tried that already. They were gonna blow us up.
Yeah, I'll you know that little dwarf lady that runs around and kills everyone? At one of her friends is renting this space out, so that should tell you all you need to know.
Oh, okay. Man, that's a paranoid fragger and a half. Yeah, we were gonna go down there and get some guns and stuff, and as soon as we stepped in the door, it ran up with stuff that looks like Crazy Lady over there normally does. How you doing, Improv? There's like this goofy looking troll that kind of waves at you.
I'm okay. Mostly.
Look, is the way into the treehouse clear? We good to head out that way? Because we need to refit and get ready to counterattack these suckers.
Yeah, just don't go on the roof or at the windows. A couple of our boys got shot doing that. They're okay, but they got shot. I think they even have a fragging rocket launcher out there, or more than a few.
Yo, you got a location for where they were firing them rockets from? Like, can you point where the rockets came from? They should have like white smoke coming out of the back end.
I mean, they came off over in that direction and couldn't see much of anything. It looked like they were either shooting them from the roofs of a couple of the buildings out there or what. I couldn't get eyes on them. They're throwing too much lead at us to be poking up for too long.
I will pass that via the microtransceiver to whichever sniper nest is closest to that area.
Wait, say that again?
Basically, the information that he just gave me that the rockets came from over in yon direction, I will make sure that the closest sniper nest to that location is notified to be on the lookout for rocket launchers. It's just in case.
Okay. They come across. No, it's good to hear you. But we've been keeping an eye on them, keeping an eye on the ones that we can. But they got about a dozen of them out here. We haven't wanted to take shots at them just because, well, shoot one, they're probably going to shoot us too.
Well, look at it this way. After we kill all these suckers, we're going to have a dozen rocket launchers for us to play with.
Yeah, that's the only reason we haven't ran.
They're
That and
better.
you'll pay us real good.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Who else is going to give you a dental plan like we do? And Kendall's going to run to the treehouse. And he's going to get the rest of his war kit put on.
What are you up to?
I mean, again, I am keeping all the team's communications secure. If there's a specific thing I can do to, like, you know, help us get through the traps or the industrial stuff down here, that's fine. Otherwise, I'm mostly leaving it to the others until I can get control of my traps and my defenses and stuff like that.
Well, you're in the treehouse now.
Well, but we're only at the bottom floor, right? Don't we have to still get up?
Yeah, at this point, like, you guys have free reign outside of like
Oh.
going near windows and stuff. You're not going to.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. I thought we didn't. Okay, cool. All right then. Well, first things first. I am going to direct Kennel to the ballista,
Ooh.
along with the prepared Anfo charges that I previously had. Sorry.
And Juliet, just to let you know, this is a literal ballista.
Oh, this is
Like the
great.
old school siege weapon.
But not a trebuchet? I'm disappointed. Oh, this is
But
great.
anyway,
though.
improv. Sorry.
That's fine. And I'm going to position myself at that. Remember when we were setting this up and we had all those like mine traps? There was like a physical wired command center thing. I'm gonna try and position myself there so I can call out targets and detonate those when needed. Because that's probably gonna matter.
That's the picture I linked on Roll20 is how I always imagine Improv's room. Just like all these.
That's exactly what I pictured.
Plugged into a det board.
Like, it almost looks like she's playing Battleship.
I hadn't thought of that.
All right, so while we're waiting on Worth, let's jump over to Juliet again.
Sure.
So the Xinjiang's on its way. Do you just kind of run off? Do you just try to sneak away? What are you doing here?
Is it just the Xinjiang?
This only one that you see, and it's the one that's heading the fastest towards you.
Yeah, not worth getting pinned down. She'll run.
Okay.
I'm assuming she'll run away in a way that is not within line of sight of it for a while, and then she's going to sneak the rest of the way off up to the 5 blocks to the next.
Yeah, like, you had to get to the roof of this place to get a good shot on this guy. So yeah, if you want to get down, you can go down from the inside and sneak out that way. If you want to get out quickly, you could climb down a ladder, but that would put you in their line of sight.
Not being in line of sight is better. So probably down the inside of the building.
All right, make me a sneaking check.
Sure thing. 5 hits.
All right. When you get down to the bottom floor, you see a track drone that comes up. Well, let's see, you're a dwarf. The top of it sticks to about your armpit. And give me just a second to roll.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, you're sneaking about. And despite your RPC being on, right as you're about to get out the door, the turret on it swivels over. And it fires a 6-round burst at you.
How bad is it? I'm assuming there's no surprise check here, so she's just soaking.
No, you can dodge this. Like, you knew it was there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. I'm assuming full defense can't be taken. Cannot, that is. So it's just going to be.
Go ahead and roll initiative.
Okay.
Yeah, just go ahead and roll initiative. Like the
Works for me.
The turret swivels over and you jump into combat.
Yeesh. 18. So yes, if I can take it, I'll do full defense. Yeesh. Okay. Hit. 2 net hits. What's the damage code?
It's already there. 11p minus 6. So.
All right.
2 hits, 13p minus 6.
Oof. All right. AP minus 6, you said?
Yep. APDS
Oof.
sucks.
Yeah, it does. I'm probably going to need to use that here. Okay.
So.
Not bad.
What's your armor?
29. So
okay,
minus
so
6.
yeah, stun.
Oh, sorry. Her total soak is 29. Her armor is 21.
Yeah, so still stunned.
Um,
So you take 4.
It's 13 P, right? Or is it 14?
Oh no, it was 13. So 3 stun. My bad. 3 stun.
And I guess she is. Yeah, she's ticked off that drone. It's a what? A tracked drone? You said?
It's a tracked drone. Yeah.
How big is it?
The top of the turret only comes up to about your armpit. It's not very big.
Okay. She is going to swivel and oh gosh, this is yeah. Actually, let's do this. We are going to do a free action to eject her current mag, simple action to slap a new one in, stick and shock, and then she is going to simple full auto.
All right, need your shot.
8 hits, keep them all. That is exactly at her accuracy limit.
Oh, so close. So close.
Hallelujah.
Oh, you said stick and shock, right?
Yeah, stick and shock. So there's
So that's
going to
8
be
that's 8s minus 5. You fire on this thing, and then sparks fly. The turret that was aiming directly at you just swoops down, appears to stop moving.
with any luck, the electrical damage actually hurt the freaking rigger. I'm hoping. In any case, yeah. Kill the drone, replace her mags, back to XX, and keep booking.
So you're running away as fast as you can.
Yeah, she got spotted. She needs to break line of sight again and sprint away and then sneak. Unless, of course, she hears footsteps or car coming up.
Nope. As soon as you step outside, you see 3 more drones that come from the side that the Xiang that Jin Hyung had parked. 3 more drones that look very similar to the last one come up and begin trying to follow you.
Oh, boy. Okay. They're trying to follow me? Are they not keeping pace?
Oh no!
Well,
no, they are. They are.
Great.
They are following you through various means, but it depends on how you want to do it.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Are they splitting?
No, they are staying. They're staying fairly close together, but like one's in the middle of the road, one's on the left, one's on the right side. So if you try to suppress them, you're only going to be able to get one.
Okay. Smart.
It's like this rigger knows what he's doing.
Yeah. Wouldn't you know it? Now we have really smart opposition.
All right, I'll let you think about it, and we'll jump over to
Please.
Horatio.
Thank you.
Horatio, so I assume Horatio identified himself as well to Zap's drone. All of the alerts and everything went off, and you guys were able to get back inside the treehouse.
That's
so what
fortunate.
do you want to do? Yeah, so what are you doing?
All right. Well, first things first, we got to check on our troops.
Okay, a handful have been winged here or there. Nothing major. Just jumping in the Valkyrie module or getting a med kit hooked up to them has taken care of most of it. The only one who seems to be doing not that well is one of Juliet's outriders, and he's just missing an ear.
It's just a flesh wound.
Yeah, he's not hurt too bad. He's still conscious. He still looks like he's ready to go, but
all right,
he's the only one.
Well, I have a radical idea I'd like to suggest to you guys. Right now, our walls are keeping them out. How do you feel about opening the gate so that they can come in and enter the kill zone? Right? Like if we give them, we want to give them something to attack, and then once they attack it, we can swing the hammer, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, if they come in a certain way, we can have the ballista ready.
So, if I were to attempt to drive something out, do you think that would make it look like people are trying to bolt?
Potentially.
I would think probably. Wait, I got it. Yo, Horatio. Okay, I know I gave it to you as a gift, but remember that stuffed wolf statue with the disco ball eyes that I gave you from that creepy old dude at the squatters mall?
Oh yeah.
If you put
It's
that,
my hood ornament now.
I was gonna say, if you put that in your car, they're gonna think that it's me in there because why would I leave one of my dogs alone to drive out of here all by himself?
No, I put it on the hood ornament.
You did.
Yeah, it's gangster, man.
What kind of gang you want to be in with that nightmare? You do realize what part of it would be pointing at the windshield, right?
No, it points out to strike fear into their eyes.
I like the way you're thinking, man.
But we definitely need to do something to, because we don't want to go out there and assault them, right? There's just too many, and the rocket launchers, that's a thing.
Have Kennel sell the deception that that our guys turned on us.
Ooh, yeah.
Right. They're like, fuck this, we're not going down. We got them. We took them out. Fire off some gunshots in here all of a sudden. Let them hear that, and then make the call. I'm gonna fucking Lou Boo it here, boys.
Wait a minute. Do they even know what we look like?
I'm sure they do. Our street cred is probably pretty high at this point.
Come on, we've only got like 100 karma each. It's not that much.
Don't worry about it. We're only on KE's like 10 most wanted for Seattle.
Thing is, I'm worried because, look, don't take this the wrong way. Our people are cool, but they ain't really like good at a lot of stuff that doesn't involve breaking people. So I'm afraid if they try to like sell a con, that they're just gonna have to talk. And you know how things go when our guys try to talk, right?
Well, we could run out to where the cars are, and then we hide in the garage, right? And then we remote pilot the vehicle out, and then you could be giving them this big rant through the speakers, right?
Oh, so we could have me pretend like the red wires was turning on us and ditching.
Do you think that could work?
Well, I mean, they would actually have to. Some of them would have to leave, I think, because they've, this place has been surrounded for a while, so they're, the
No,
spider's
it's
gonna
like
know.
they're chasing us, right?
Oh,
Like we run out to the garage, and then once we're in the garage, we throw a few duffel bags in the back, and then start piloting that vehicle out remotely, of course. And you use the speakers to be like, "Oh, we'll get you, sons of bitches. Traitors never prosper." That sort of thing.
okay.
And maybe we put one of your dogs in the back too, just to sell it. And then at the last minute before they blow it up, you can whistle it back. Eh?
I mean, maybe we could do it without the dog having to get blown up. I mean, I got some good boys these days. It's not like that Joffrey asshole that we blew up in that mine. Joffrey was a dick, man.
Does anyone have disguise?
Of course not.
Yes,
Not
of
really.
course.
Could potentially improv hook up like a mini Trid projector into the car and maybe make it look like some people are in the car? That might help sell it.
I mean, I can use forgery.
Is that something you'd allow, Mr. GM?
Is there anything that I haven't allowed you to at least try?
All right, well, what do you guys think? I think it's worth a try because we need to do something. We can't just sit up here.
Personally, I think it's really freaking creative.
Yeah, it works for me.
Go for it.
All right, and that's 4 extra dice for you because I'm going to give you some kind pointers on how exactly you're going to have to put this thing on there to make it look like people are actually inside the vehicle, and you don't want to have them like projecting out the window or anything because then they're going to know. So you get extra 4 dice.
Just so you know, this is going to require you to scrap at least one of the Trid projectors you guys have at the treehouse.
Yeah, that's cool. Okay. Better than dying.
Just take the one out of Juliet's room. She won't notice it's gone.
It's not like she sleeps in her room anyway.
Exactly.
Right.
All right. Well, that's what we're gonna do.